All right, how we doing, everybody? It is another beautiful day here in the Cheesy Moon Workshop. First and foremost, I want to thank everybody who tuned in to my live Saturday night, or Saturday evening. I want to thank my moderators. I really appreciate them helping me out. I posted a photo and a quick reel of this. I picked this up today. Actually purchased it yesterday. I made an offer and they called me and said they accepted it. I dropped a couple knives in the bottom of there. But I'll share some photos of that. It was a little antique store in DeLand, Florida. Sorry, I'm sitting there on the floor behind me there. Little antique store in DeLand, Florida, at a place called the Marketplace at Rivertown. It's a 3-story antique mall. Here's the info on here. I'm hoping this is coming through on the camera because the camera's actually above my head. There we go. This is in a college town called DeLand, Florida, home of Stetson University. So today I picked up the knife display case and then took a little trek over to Daytona Beach. When first stop was a flea market. Walked all through there with my wife, through all the new stuff and all the little mini stores that are set up. Finally asked a fellow where the actual flea market stuff, was at, and he guided us to it. We get in that area, and sure enough, there's the old flea market type stuff. I look to the left, just 2 tables. Look to the right, the rest of the place. Walk to the first table on my left. Sign said knives $5 each, but they were little Chinese automatics. No interest. Turned around. There's this little 12 by 12 little display case, and had a handful of knives in it. I spotted this knife right away. Okay, old timer. I see the brass back there, so I know this is a 125 OT. Open it up, look at the blade. It is a Schrade Walden, New York, 125 OT. A little bit of discoloration on the blade, but it might be a little bit pitted, but all in all, not in bad shape. There's a little rust disfigurement there, but no worries. Feels like it's pretty sharp already. See if I may have to, I'll have to do a little tune-up on it. But asked the man how much he wanted for this. He said, yeah, I'll take $10. So, $10, sold. Next knife I picked up was this little Barlo. And it looked like it was in pretty good shape. Saw cut Delrin. Solid handles, not crimped on. And I picked up, flipped it over, and I saw that it said Primble on there. And the blade's all there, except for a little nick in the edge of the blade. I can sharpen that out. The little secondary blade in great shape, nothing wrong with that. Also, $10. Well, I'll just keep right on going. Picked up the next little Barlo, and nothing to write home about, but it's a nice little Colonial. The blade's in great shape, except for right at the tip, there's a little bit of a where it looks like maybe they punched it through something, but I mean, all in all, still has factory grinds on there, and pretty sharp edge. So that was 2 Barlows, and the old timer. Picked up the next knife, and I noticed this wear or whatever caused the Delrin to be sort of missing, shaved down right there. But I open it up, and it is also a John Primble Belknap hardware manufacturing company stamped in there. A little nick in the blade edge right there, but I should be able to refine that and get it out. This little spade blade is a nail breaker, as evident from that nail. The sheep foot, also pretty tight, but it's all there, and pretty snappy. Thought it was a decent knife for $10. And I'm sure that snap will improve once I clean it up. And so then I pick up this knife, which is the same pattern, smooth, synthetic handles there, missing the badge. And this one was stamped or etched on the blade. Get this little spade blade out, not ripping another nail off. It's in pretty good shape. That'll clean up. I think this is just, the stainless, that's just surface stuff that'll clean off. Unfortunately, the handle's damaged there. The scales on the handle kind of damaged. Not much I can do with that except try to replace it. This might be a candidate for some camphor, burled camphor scales on that knife. Would look really good. But it's also etched on the blade, but the blade's pretty scratched up right there. Hopefully I can buff it out without damaging the etching on there. But this one just says John Primble Belknap on it. Still good snap on that knife as well. So we got 3 Primbles, a Colonial, and an old timer, and this guy. You know I love my buck knives. I couldn't resist it. Nice vintage look to it, but it's a 2016, so it's got a few years on it. Unfortunately, they pulled this through a draw-through type sharpener, but I'm confident that I can restore that blade edge and finish on that knife. And some of you guys like to leave the patina on them, but I like to clean them up. That's kind of my thing. I like the shiny, but I could not pass up a buck 110 all in. It was $70. So at $10 a piece, this buck knife was $20, and I don't care who you are, if you like bucks or not, you can't go wrong with a buck 110 of any age for $20, even if it doesn't have a sheath or whatever. Thought that was a pretty good day. $70 was a lot of money to spend. My wife was right there giving me the eye when I did it, but I consider it an investment. Some of these knives would sell for 50, 60, 70 bucks on eBay, so I think I did okay at $70 for those knives. And that was my Sunday. Pretty cool day for me. I had a blast, enjoyed spending time with my wife. So there you go, guys. Please remember to like, subscribe, hit the notification bell, and above all, Have a beautiful day.